Hi, welcome back to my channel. This time I'll be showing you guys how to do a frontal bob wig. So you will begin putting the frontal piece on. When I was doing that part, my camera died. So at the end of the video, I'll have a link to my previous frontal video and you'll see there how to apply the frontal piece. After that, you'll begin sewing, as you can see. After you're done sewing, you're gonna take the wig off of the head and you're gonna cut the unused pieces of the cap. Once that is done, you're gonna start styling it. So I sprayed some heat protectant on it and some more heat protectant, but this is oil. And then I start flat ironing the hair before I cut it, which I find is easier for me to cut because the hair is more stretched out. Okay, so now that the hair is flat enough for me to start cutting it, I am going to go from one side to the other side. So you're gonna pull the hair down to the length that you desire. Always go longer rather than shorter. If you want it shorter, you can always go back in and cut it shorter. If you cut it too short, you can't get the hair back. So it's better to cut it longer rather than shorter. I do to my wig combs is I bend the inside, because I learned that when I'm wearing the wig, it snags my hair. So I bend the little holes together before I sew the clips onto the cap. And now I'm sewing on the elastic band to the sides of the frontal. My spoiled baby never bothers me when I'm not doing anything. As soon as she sees that my attention is on anything else other than her, she is all up in the mix. Golly, Katie. That's why I always prefer to do these things while she's in school. But if I wouldn't have done this at that moment, it probably wouldn't have been done. So now I have checked the wig to see if it's the length that I wanted, and I actually wanted a little bit shorter. So I'm going back in and cutting it to the length that I want it to be. Keep in mind that when you're doing this blunt cut, or it's called a 0-degree cut, when you're angling your scissors or your shears, have them angled where the side facing you is pointed down a little bit and the side on the inside of the neck is facing upward a little bit. So that way the bottom won't be longer than the outside of the hair, if you understand what I'm saying. I put holding spray on it, which is by Tresemme. It's the number 5, the purple one. And I spread it on there and I flat iron, then I spray it on the next one and I flat iron. I spray it every time I flat iron a piece. Make sure you use the chase method when flat ironing so you can get it super silky straight. And that's when you put your comb behind the flat iron and chase the comb with the flat iron. And also what I normally do to get the hair on the lace to lay down really flat, I use my pressing comb. now we're just doing all my final touches, making sure everything look good. Turn it from side to side. Make sure that your cut is super neat, super straight. And there you have it. If you do need help putting the frontal piece on, you can click the link in my description box to watch my previous video, and you'll have everything you need to know in that video. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Brittany the Stylist. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.